What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? Better late than never. Well, technically, I'm not late because this is still Friday. It's still the week, and I feel like, anyway, I'm going to explain myself a little bit. I did have company over, so therefore, that's why I was recording in another room when I recorded the last videos on Wednesday and stuff like that. But, a bitch got a life too. Okay, shit happens, plus work. I can't, what? Can I just ask this question? I know I'm not the only one. Why do Uber driver do this? Okay, see, this is forced to be the bitch. Go ahead and get your goddamn. But see, even if I did get my license and then get a car or whatever, which I can't do right now, I'm still not gonna be driving all the way downtown to my job. Okay, I'm gonna still have to take a lift or something. But here's the thing: I'm on my way home. I put my car in. I schedule a ride, right? So the dude, they like, I'm down the street or whatever, I'll be there soon. Then things stopping and saying that it's here. He calls me and was like, well, I'm out here, and I said, no, you're not. You're on the street behind me. And it was like, oh, okay. Why did he tell me, oh, okay, and I'm on my way, and then canceled the ride? Mind you, my street is right here. The street that he was on was in the back, okay? And you're not supposed to be back there. All you had to do was come up, turn around, and come on over here. You ain't even have to go do nothing extraneous and, maze worthy or whatever, but you canceled the ride because you want to be a little bitch. I said, ain't this about some shit? I want to go the fuck home too, all right? Then I get up into the Uber car yesterday. Let me just tell y'all this. I'm sorry. I need to get this off my chest. If you drive Uber, okay, if you drive Lyft, all right, let me tell you this, okay? If it's especially early in the morning, depending on how people are, especially early in the morning, and then when they getting off of work, it's after 5 o'clock, it's after 7 o'clock, after 6 o'clock. People getting off of work around those times, okay? Don't nobody want to be talking, all right? I can't stand it. Don't nobody want to be talking. It's the weekend, my sister over here. Don't nobody want to be talking, okay? I just want to get to work and I just want to get home and silence, especially after a long day of work. My feet hurt, I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I don't want to hear nothing. I get to work yesterday. The guy is telling me all about the bullshit that's going on in his personal life with his girlfriend or soon to be girlfriend. I found out that they living in the same house, but they not really technically together. They separated. He just lives in another room, and she got a 9-year-old daughter, and, she getting all upset because he jokingly said, since he cleaned up the whole house before he left to keep the house clean because she's a little messy, she took it the wrong way. She's sending paragraphs of text messages and all this shit. How do I know this? Because he showed me the text messages. I said, bitch, I don't need to be this far up in your business, okay? Come home yesterday, Uber driver doing the same thing, just telling me all about his life, trying to make small conversations here and there. I'm like, we not about to do this. And then we started talking about Aretha. I was like, I don't feel like being sad right now. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Mind you, in both rides, my headphones are clearly in my ear. They don't give a fuck. At one point, the universal sign for please don't talk to me because I'm just not in the mood was having headphones in your ears. That don't work no more, okay? Tell me some of y'all experiences with the Uber drivers and Lyft and all that shit if you've been through it. Because y'all got me fucked up, all right? One of these days, I be trying so hard because I want to get a good rating as a passenger. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to snap the fuck off. And one day, y'all gonna make me snap the fuck off. But anyway, moving on from that, let's just get right into this video. I know, you know, it's been a little bit, and we got to start this video off with some little heavy stuff. Since I mentioned her, we have to say condolences and rest in peace to the Queen of Soul herself, that bad bitch, okay? No offense to anybody who don't like that word, but she was a bad one, okay? She was a bad one in every way of the word that is good. You know what I'm saying? She came, she conquered, she sold, and she showed y'all motherfuckers how to do this shit, okay? Queen Aretha Franklin, that is a real queen. Y'all out here calling everybody else queen this, queen that. That is a real fucking queen right there, okay? She the queen of this music thing, and hits upon hits upon hits upon hits. Everybody and their mama respects the shit out of her. And, she will be sorely, sorely and fairly missed. And I just, when it comes to this whole thing, I did not know that she was as sick as she was. I've heard talks about it, but you know how the internet is, especially when you on social media and Twitter, they try to kill you off all the time. Somebody said that she was already dead a while ago, or that she was sickly a while ago. And I said, why y'all doing this? I hate when Twitter and other social media sites try to kill celebrities off, and it's for what? What is the purpose, okay? And then I think it was over the weekend, somebody had put out that her family had put out a statement saying that, you know, she's in grave condition and to pray for her, pray for the family because she's in a hospital. I was like, oh no, you know, I seen it. The only way I seen it on Mikhail's not Facebook, but Instagram. He was like, pray for the queen. I said, what the hell is going on with Aretha? You know, and then I think it was, did she pass Tuesday? Yeah, she passed. Today is Thursday. No, today is Friday. Did she pass Thursday? I believe so. Either way, when she passed Thursday. That Wednesday, they were saying that she had been home. They went home. She was alert. She knew what was going on. And now that I know that she passed away after them saying that she was alert, it's kind of must be like she probably said, "Take me home," and she knew that it was, you know, her time was coming. And you know they probably provided a little bit of hospice care while she was at the house, and she just knew her time was coming and she just didn't want to die in the hospital or any something like that. But I just want to say condolences out to her. She has left you know huge mark, just like Michael Jackson, just like Prince, just like Whitney. She has left a huge mark on the you know music industry. She had a voice that can sing any type of genre, okay, and make that shit a hit no matter what. Bitch, she can sing the ABCs and it'll be number one on the charts, okay? You know, she can sing Touch My Body. You know, she can do all that shit and still make it a hit again, you know? But she will be so missed. And I'm just gonna say this, and everybody else been saying this too. So I'm just gonna reiterate it. BET, MTV, Grammys, Billboards, American Music Awards, you know, whatever fucking awards, bitch, that you do, and y'all want to do a tribute to Aretha Franklin, y'all better do that shit motherfucking right. Don't get no half-ass motherfuckers up there to sing. Don't just give us no talking points, bitch. We want to hear singing, and not just singing. We want to hear singing, okay? Fantasia better be called. We already know J Hood gonna be there. Bitch, get a letter C. Y'all gonna bring Yolanda Adams up in there. Throw a little bit of the Clark sisters up in there. I learned about them a little bit since y'all keep saying that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Probably put a little bit of Shirley C's up in there to you know, put a little gospel twist on some things, okay? And get some of the young girls that always got the voice, that really got a voice to come through and sing some of her songs, pay homage to her and all that shit. I want to know if they're gonna broadcast the funeral, you know. If they do, I want them to really get the funeral director or whoever that was at Whitney's funeral, who was directing the casket. Yeah, she did that shit. That bitch was twirling. That bitch said, I'm taking this job serious. I don't care if it's just telling you to go left or right. I could just tell you to go left and right, but bitch, I'm finna put on the show. Get her, because she did a good job, okay? If she's still around with us. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a sad day, but we just gonna, she's gonna live on through her music. And, you know, hopefully everybody who didn't know anything about her can just go on YouTube and look up her stuff and just know that she was no one trick pony, okay? Aretha was that bitch. And I know a lot of people probably looking at her now, especially through the Got to Be Real. Hate Aretha. That was my shit, bitch. I really want her to bring that shit back. Especially now. Oh. But anyway, let's move on from that into some of the fuckery that's going on. Okay. So this shit with Issa Rae and this guy Madison Shockley III, he claimed that Issa Rae assaulted him when they was doing the misadventures of the Aqua Black Girl. And this is back in like 2012 or whatever, when she was still on YouTube and all this shit. I just so happened to be trolling, looking at Twitter, and he somebody retweeted it on my timeline, and I was like, who the fuck is this? He played Fred on the show. If you watch the web series, and I'm like, you putting out here saying if Issa don't respond to the assault charges or something that you said by 7 p.m. He gonna put it all out there about what she did and all this stuff and whoop de woo. And of course Issa didn't respond. And I'm like, did she beat the shit out your ass? Okay, and you just not saying something. You wait until it get 3 seasons in the game and she's on a popular TV show that she helped, bring to life, okay? And now you want to say something and want to throw salt in the game, and then the shit wasn't even nothing. The shit wasn't even nothing. Oh, she stubbed your pinky toe, bitch. Bitch, did she shoot that motherfucker off? No. Okay, stop playing. Stop doing this. I cannot stand when people do this, whether you're a male or a female. Do not try to throw salt in people's game when they get successful, okay? If you have a grievance or a problem with somebody, take care of that shit right then and there, all right? Don't wait till years later when they get big to try to pull out some stuff so that we can look at them funny or whatever. Because at the end of the fucking day, you know what, Mr. Madison? At the end of the fucking day, you the one that got dragged on Twitter and social media. You the one that's sitting here looking the fucking fool because you should have spoke up about it a while ago. And we still gonna be looking at Insecure on Sunday, bitch. Okay, moving the fuck on. I don't give a fuck what people say about I like Issa. Okay, I like her personality and everything else. And this ain't, I would have read the fuck out of her too, bitch, if he would have came with some real shit. And he ain't come with no real shit. I was ready. I was ready. I was like, Issa, I'm gonna have to get your ass too. But then I didn't have to get her ass, so that is what it is. Moving on from that. Um Everybody want to talk about is up in a roar about this whole Trump and Omarosa being called a dog and all this shit. And how do I feel about it? So Omarosa has been going on this media press tour just to promote her book, Unhinged, and she's basically attacking the president, y'all president, and talking about his mental health and some of the things that was being said behind closed doors. She has been releasing a lot of recordings or whatever. There's recent recording that I listened to was the one between her and Lord Trump about salary pay and how she's gonna get $15,000 to keep up with the 179, 180,000 that she was getting. And it was just like, I'm sitting here like, okay, that's cool enough to see, granted, we wanted a spy or somebody up in there to confirm the bullshit that's been going on behind the scene, but it's Omarosa, so I guess, but still, it just feels like what she's doing is breaching, you know, the lines. Like, this can possibly get her charged with something. And y'all know I don't give a fuck about Omarosa. Will I be reading that book? Hell no. Have I watched the actual interviews? I watched a couple of clips and that was it. I can't stomach Omarosa, but I listened to some of the tapes that been out. Yeah, I listened to them. The one with the Kelly guy who was supposed to have fired her, and the one with Lord Trump. Baby, let me just tell you this. Omarosa better watch her back. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, because she put a big ass target on her back, and she better hope don't nothing happen to him, because I feel like it ain't nothing that them motherfuckers ain't gonna do. Okay, they can if they put their mind to it and they want to get somebody done, bitch, you better watch out, okay? Because you playing with fire right about now. I mean, on the one hand, it's good that somebody's standing up and got some proof, a little bit of something, but everything, I don't feel like everything in that book that she's saying is factual. And the part that really is fucking with me, that won't ever let me get on 100% Omarosa's side, is the fact that you claim all these claims and all this stuff now that you got fired, but you were so gung-ho, campaigning for him and being 100% on his side and all this shit. But now that you fired and you don't have no job, it's a total different story. Okay, you talking about this man was heard supposedly saying the N-word, but yet you knew about this and you still fucking around over there. No, I ain't got time for that. And for Trump to come out and call her a dog, I can understand why people get up in an uproar, especially black people, because, Trump is a little race. No, Trump is, showing his racism, and he's been using it to divide the country and all that. And he's been attacking mostly when it comes to our figures, black figures that speak out, and the black women calling them dumb, having low IQs, and then calling Don Lemon dumb, calling LeBron basically not too smart and stuff of that matter. And so I can see how people take that as a race thing, but I will be offended regardless because you call me a goddamn dog, bitch. I'm not human. I'm a fucking animal. I'm a fucking animal. Okay. But since it's Omarosa, you know, people conflicted, but I think it's still wrong because it's wrong in the fact that you are the fucking president. Why are you talking this way? Why are you talking this way? Okay? What type of example are you setting? Like, come on. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Sam Smith. Let me just talk about Sam Smith right quick. Sam Smith was on a boat or whatever with Adam Lambert. Adam Lambert, I think, was filming him, and they was playing one of Michael Jackson's songs. Was it Human Nature or something like that? Tell me why, da 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 da, why? And then you do it way. I ain't feeling this way. Mm, mm. Y'all know me, bitch. Y'all know me. Stop it. Stop it, because you're not finna get me to go in my bag because, bitch, I was ready to fucking go off. How fucking dare you? Okay, let me preface this. He was on the boat with Adam Lambert, and the Michael Jackson song was playing in the background. He said, I don't like Michael, but I like this song. This song kind of cute. I said, oh, Ashley, don't do it. Pause it. Pause it, because at this point, I'm thinking, kumbaya, woosah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's the thing. Everybody ain't for everybody. So I got to understand that, he's entitled to his opinion. Y'all attack the fuck out of him. I'm not taking up for it, but I'm just putting it out here for the forefront before I say what I got to say. He's entitled to his opinion, and there's a lot of people out there that don't like Michael Jackson. But you, motherfucker, as an artist who come in with the high falsetto, we can kind of say that even though Michael ain't the first bitch out here that, sang in a falsetto or whatever, we can kind of say that, bitch, you kind of emulating him and his styles and all this shit. Bitch, he one of the motherfucking black artists that paved the way for your ass to come in and take our music. Bitch, let me not do that. But bitch, I already did, okay? It always be the one who come off and get, our style and, trying to say they're not appropriating the music or the culture. They appreciating the shit. Bitch, where's the line? The line is so fucking thin, but then you want to throw shots. Granted, again, it's his whole opinion to say what he want to say. Everybody's not gonna like everybody, but baby, sometimes you just gotta choose your words a little wisely. But then again, I can't be 100% mad at him because he probably didn't think that this shit was gonna get out, and he thought he was just amongst friends. I want to know the bitch who posted this shit and what vendetta they got against him, knowing damn well this was gonna set motherfuckers off, because y'all thought that the Beehive was crazy. Y'all think that the Barbs is crazy and the Navy is crazy and them Swifties are crazy. Bitch, Michael Jackson stands are crazy as fuck, okay? And that nigga dead. All right, we're gonna be crazy until then, okay? Bitch, you just don't do no shit like that. Them some of the things that you keep to yourself, okay? He needs to go back and reevaluate his friends and why his friend put him out to dry like that, okay? They ain't have to post a picture, the video like that. His ass got cussed the fuck out by Stephanie Mill, who called him a one-hit wonder. Bitch, Dorothy said, don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it, okay? Don't you ever try to come for my man. Y'all know Stephanie and Michael used to do the do back in the day, okay? Especially when they was on the Wiz and shit like that. But yeah, that was her man. And she said, what you won't do is try him. Even in death, you won't try him. Okay? You can't even amount to nothing compared to him. I said, Stephanie told that man to have several seats. I said, you better go off. I don't even have to say nothing else because Stephanie read the fuck out of him. I said, but he is entitled to his opinion. But damn, get him, girl. But whatever. Moving on from that. This whole shit that's been going on between Teyana Taylor and Jeremih and his late night tour, whatever the fuck it is. Let me just tell you all this, okay? I knew that Teyana Taylor, after or right before the Keep the Same Energy album was coming out, that she was supposed to be going on tour. I thought it was a solo tour. Then I found out that it's not a solo tour. It is a joint tour with her and Jeremiah. Let me get his name right. Him and Jeremiah. Okay? And when I found this out, because I wanted to go and have tickets, I wanted to get tickets and I wanted to go. I wanted to see Teyana live. I do like Teyana. I do like her music. I feel as though, especially in this situation, what's been happening, I feel as though Teyana is getting looked at by certain people, especially who are Team Jeremih, as who the fuck are you? What songs do you have? Obviously, she has enough songs and enough appeal and enough material enough for people to actually be going out buying tickets to see her. Okay, because I was one of those people who would have went to the tour to see her, but because it was a joint tour, I said no. I'll just wait till she go on her own little solo venture. Okay, because I don't want to spend money on somebody that I'm not going to see. I don't want to spend a certain amount of dollars knowing that that's going to be split up to give to somebody else that I'm not here for, that I'm going to leave before I see them. Okay? So that'd be a half, partly a waste for me. You know what I'm saying? And therefore, that's why I didn't buy a ticket. Okay, I will wait until the next time when she go on tour or whatever to come out here in Chicago to see what's up with her and how it do. You know, from the clips that I seen, she do, put on a nice little thing. Jeremih, on the other hand, yes, Jeremih is technically speaking, when it comes to music wise, he is the bigger artist. Okay, that does not mean that he is the better artist. All right, yeah, he had a couple of hits here and there, but who is out here right now in 2018 talking about, oh, throw that new Jeremih on, let me listen to that Jeremih? Nobody. I haven't heard his name before or during this whole thing after I found out that he was going to be on a joint tour with Teyana. And the word is joint tour. It did not say Jeremih featuring Teyana Taylor or Jeremih with Teyana Taylor coming in as the headliner act or whatever. It did not say that. It said, when they put it out, when I first saw it, it literally said joint tour. Okay, so that means that both of them were headlining. Both of them is both their tours. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, the tour literally just got started this month, and basically Jeremih is on his bullshit, and I believe Teyana Taylor more so than I would believe any version that he gives, because this is not the first time, and people fail to forget this. This is not the first time that people have called Jeremih out about his antics on tour and his diva-like, behavior and all this other shit that's been going on. Party Next Door had the same shit going on with him. That motherfucker literally brought a fucking double out on a tour to take his place and try to fool the people, who came there to see him, or if they came there to see him, by putting a body double out there because he didn't want to come out there. That's some lazy shit. So that falls right into the narrative of him being lazy and all this other stuff. So I do 100% believe Teyana, and it's not because I like her, but because your history sees itself. Okay, this is what you have a history of doing. It's always negative when I hear something about Jeremih and his stuff. And to be quite honest, you can't sing that well. You getting along because you got some good production, and I feel like he's better off as a songwriter behind the scenes, whatever. He don't seem like he can really entertain. If he was to, if I was to see him live, I probably would be disappointed. But I feel like it's fucked up. She said she was being mistreated, disrespected, and if she was to stay on the tour, she was gonna wind up fucking that nigga up. And I really do believe that she meant that, and I mean that she would have punched that nigga and fucked his whole life up. Okay, she looked like she fought niggas. She looked like she fought nothing but niggas when she grew up. Okay, that's how Teyana looked like. And I do respect the fact that Jeremih posted a post, and then Teyana put down there some shit, and then cause he had it hashtag keep the same energy or whatever, and mine came up in there and said, you can throw that energy this way, bro. If you got a problem, you can throw that energy this way to me, okay? Because what you won't do is talk to my wife that way. I said, oh, that shit did something to me. Ain't nothing like a man really standing up when another man coming at his wife or whatever like that. That's some shit right there. I like that. Moving on from that. So now with all this coming out, Teyana said that she was gonna try to get them to refund the tickets, and if they don't refund the tickets, she's just gonna give free concerts at the cities and whatever that the shows were supposed to be at, and you can redeem your ticket there at the concert. So if you already bought a concert ticket and you wanted to see Teyana, all you have to do is bring your ticket and you'll be in there. Bitch, I look up this morning, this motherfucker got kicked off his own tour. If it's supposed to be a joint tour, but you coming out there announcing her as a opening act, I'll be pissed off too. Okay, but then after all this bullshit, we see who SAG got picked because you got kicked off your tour. How the fuck that happens? How the fuck does that happen, bitch? You know, and like I said, musically, he is the bigger artist. But at this moment in time, for the past couple of years, Teyana has had the spotlight on her. Ever since that Fade video, and you know, her Fade to Fitness, and then her reality show, and then the album, and all that fuckery of a rollout, she still has been the most talked about person between the two of them. Okay, who the fuck Jeremih? All right, and they was even saying that when Teyana came out there to perform, after she performed, about 80% of the show left. You know, the people left. But it is what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. She got her shit. I just feel like Teyana needs to get off of good music, and she needs to get with some better people too, because this whole album release shit has been kind of messy and fucked up for her, if you ask me. You know, I still don't like the way that they did that whole thing. But anyway, let's get on to the topic that everybody been wanting me to talk about, or I should say, been waiting to hear my opinion on. This whole thing with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. So let me just get on to the album. Queen actually came out on the date that it came supposed to come out. So I guess the song that she was supposed to have with the Tracy Chapman sample, it did not get the clearance, so it did not get put on the album. So they just said fuck it and then released it. I think last Friday afternoon, you know. So that was that. I listened to it on the plane. I'm not about to give you a thorough review because I'm gonna be quite honest. When I listen to it, firstly, I'm not them type of people. Like I said, if I'm going to review something, I want to give it a thorough listen a couple of times or whatever, so I can really form my judgment. Not form my judgment off of one listen, you know, because sometimes you may miss something. You go back and you be like, oh, okay. Or sometimes you may listen to one song and you be like, I don't like this. Then you go back and you like, you know what? I changed my mind. I fucks with it. Off of first listen, I was tired as hell. I was on the plane. I listened to it the whole way through. I'm not gonna give my opinion of it. It wasn't but I will say this. I did not feel like it was a bad album. It kept my attention for the most part. And if I did doze off on it, it was because I was tired, not because the album was bad. So I'm not gonna say that the album is bad. The ones that did stand out to me that I do remember listening to, and I just haven't gotten back to the album because I just been doing a whole bunch of shit. Like if I usually in the morning I wake up and I listen to stuff, I've just been running ragged, okay? So I'm gonna promise you I'm gonna listen to it, and I'll probably come back in the next What It Is video if you remind me, and give you my opinion of it and see if my opinion has changed of the album. But so far, it's not as bad as people are saying it is. I do like the Pink Print better from what I've heard, but I do think this is one of my top albums for Nicki, but I do like the Pink Print better. But I do like this album for the most part, if you get what I'm saying. The standout songs, I already told y'all that I like Rich Sax. I'm so glad Barbie Things wasn't on there because I didn't like the song. Okay, I'm surprised Chung Lee was on there, but that was one of her biggest hits off the albums, I guess, because of the singles. So yeah, that'd be on there. I did like Chung Sway. I did like LLC. Bitch, ganja burn, ganja burn. Nicki, stop trying to sing. Now let me stop. I don't give a fuck. I like Ganja Burn, okay? All the songs that got the reggaeton beat or whatever, not reggaeton, the dance hall reggae beats to it, I like them, okay? I don't give a fuck. Because Coco Chanel, bitch, let me just tell you this. I'm going to let you in on something. When Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown was out, I was always team Lil' Kim, okay? See, that's the thing. Y'all had them little stand wars now between this one and this one. In this motherfucking household, bitch, when my uncle was here, he liked Foxy Brown and he liked Lil' Kim, but that motherfucker went off of fucking Foxy Brown, bitch, okay? And I always went off of Lil' Kim, so bitch, we used to go at it. No, bitch, this is this and this and this. Fuck that. You know, it used to be everything, bitch. I miss that nigga. But he'll be a motherfucker. Oh my God, if my uncle was here, he would be up. This is his element, bitch. Oh yeah, if my uncle was here, he would have been up in here doing some videos for me. Y'all would have loved his ass. Oh, I hate that. Let me get out my feelings because it's gonna make me sad. But anyway, Foxy Brown is on the thing. I could never really get into Foxy Brown like that. I don't dislike her or anything, but I just could never get into her like that. And I don't know why, because she's not a bad MC at all. Okay? But I will say this. Coco Chanel is my shit, bitch, and Foxy came the fuck through. I said, bitch, what is this? That's my shit, dog. That's my shit. So yeah, them the ones that I like for right now that I can remember and that stood out to me enough that stood to my memory. Oh, I do like Barbie Dreams, okay? What I don't understand about Barbie Dreams is how come everybody thought that when it first came out that she was actually dissing these people that she was talking about. Girl, you could tell the fan base who are young, who don't know their music. Baby, listen. Barbie Dreams is basically the same play like what Biggie did on his album with Dreams. Just kidding, you know. That song, okay? And then even Little Kim did one on her hardcore album. What was it called? Dreams. Dreams are fucking an R&B. Dreams. Dreams. Dreams are fucking an R&B. Nigga, listen, come on, bitch. Dreams. That's our shit. I said, bitch, Nicki, no, you didn't. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. But anyway, getting off of that, that's how I feel about the album. Put y'all, hopefully my opinion don't change too much, but we'll see. Put y'all information down on the album, how y'all felt about the album, because I did hear mixed reviews, and this is the one time that I've seen a lot of mixed reviews for this album. And I was like, damn. Okay, but moving on from that, I don't know if it's flopping or not. Either way, it sounds good for the most part to my ears, so I truly don't care. Okay, I'm not the one to talk about numbers and shit like that. If the music is good, I'll give you your props, and I'm giving props. Moving on from that, this whole drama with Nicki. First, I wake up and there is Nicki going off about DJ Self. I said Nicki and DJ Self, first of fucking out, that don't even sound right putting them two names together. And she going off about this nigga wanted a hug. He pissed off because she wouldn't give him a hug. She wouldn't do a drop for him. And he over there talking about, trying to say another bitch album is better than me, talking about but you was just saying shit about how she whack and all this stuff. And I said, bitch, was you saying that about Cardi? And it was like, oh, because you missed your meal ticket and all this shit. And Cardi was the only one that came to my mind, not nobody else, because we seen how that shit went on Love and Hip Hop. He did miss his meal ticket. He fucked that shit up, and Cardi blew the fuck up when she left his ass. And so I was like, oh shit, Nicki, what the fuck is going on? DJ Self, what the fuck you done did? Okay. He basically come out saying that it didn't happen. He never even met her. Well, he said hello to her and kept it moving. They wasn't in the same room. They didn't have no conversation. They not friends like that to even talk like that. I'm just so fucking confused because Nicki went the fuck off. Who, after hearing DJ Self explain his side, after seeing Nicki do her tweets or whatever, y'all tell me whose side y'all on. Which side seems the more believable, Nicki's or DJ Self? And then that just spiraled out into some more fuckery of a bullshit because I don't know what type of whole DJ Self. Let me just be quite honest with y'all. Before, Nicki was like, you over there, you ain't no real fucking DJ. You ain't nobody. You just a fucking reality star with them crumbly ass VH1 checks. Baby, them motherfuckers are over there living off them VH1 checks. So I wouldn't, look down on that. But moving on from that, that I guess that line from she talking about the VH1 checks and talking about DJ Self in general, that just made the girls from VH1's Love and Hip Hop get in their feelings. Dream Doll want to say some shit. Mariah Lynn been saying shit, okay? They had her on the Shade Room saying some slick shit about Nicki Minaj some time ago. Okay, when it was like the hair and all that shit. I was like, girl, you need to calm down. Did this bitch say she can rap better than Nicki? Okay. Like, girl, stop it. I just didn't understand why. And then you trying to stand up for a nigga that didn't ask you to stand up for him. He didn't need you to stand up for him, okay? He didn't need you to insert yourself and say anything. Jessica Dime, you came out of nowhere. Girl, I know, you probably felt the way, but that bullet really wasn't meant for you, okay? It was meant for DJ Self, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like, and y'all ain't even on the same fucking cast, okay? You on Atlanta, they on New York. Girl, calm the fuck down. It was just a lot that was going on. I was just sitting here like that meeting going like this, girl. What the hell? I'm confused. Like, what the fuck did Nicki do to these girls? Okay. Now, granted, let me just say this. I just really wasn't. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It was entertaining as hell. And I know the bars or whatever I like, well, Nicki is just fed the fuck up, and it's about time that she stood up for herself and she did this and she did that. And I'm gonna always be one of those people that say, bitch, you are of a higher caliber than these motherfuckers that you are entertaining. Okay? Which means to me, you don't need to entertain, address, or give attention to any of these motherfuckers. You don't need to bring this shit to social media and get your peoples involved, okay? And let them make that shit bigger than what it is. Because that's exactly what happened with the Cardi B versus her. It got big because of the fans, and she started entertaining it, and Cardi started entertaining it. And it didn't even have to go that route, because at one particular time, there really was no beef between them two. And I really, truly feel like, I don't, I think what happened between Nicki and Cardi, if there really is something going on, it was just a big misunderstanding. And I don't really think it's nothing there right there like that. But anyway, this ain't even about them right quick. Um, I was just like, girl, don't bring this, okay? And then the safari shit. I literally woke up from a nap and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Safari just going off about, no, I didn't take your credit cards, and my hairline may be fake, but it wasn't no 10,000, it was 12,000, it was this, it was that. I remember when your ass stabbed me and I had told the cops or whatever. When the cops came over here, I had made it seem like I was trying to commit suicide just so they wouldn't bring up no charges on you and all this shit. I still love you. If you unbothered by somebody, and you over somebody after 5-4 years, you shouldn't be bothered when they just mention your name, and you just mad because DJ Steph is still cool with me and Dream Doll and all this stuff. I said, what is happening here? Okay, Nicki going off about how he used to steal her credit cards and pay for prostitutes and shit like that, and you was trying to beg me to take you to the EMAs and all this shit, and I'm just like, what is happening? And somebody directed me towards this Funkmaster Flex. I can't stand his ass. His interview that she did with him, and I was looking and I was like, oh, so Safari name came up in there. She was just addressing some things. And I know people like, why she just now saying something, and why you had to even respond to the question or whatever. But when the whole breakup happened, Safari did used to, we failed to forget that when he was on the interviews and stuff, he did used to, talk about Nicki, whatever, not necessarily in a negative light, but try to give his side of the story. And I guess she never really tried to give her side of the story, but I guess mom is talking now. And I'm like, why now though? Why now? But she was fed the fuck up. To be quite honest, I wouldn't even have entertained the shit. Okay? I don't want people looking at me funny. Alright? I'm a grown ass woman and I ain't got time to be airing out my business like this on social media, especially if I'm over it and it's years old. It's cute or whatever. It's for fun for us. I was like, oh shit, bitch, who next? Okay? Who gonna get something else? But it is what it is. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, we didn't know that Safari paid for that goddamn headline. And then they threw Tiger up in there. Tiger is chilling, okay? Tiger is like, bitch, I got a song out that I actually kind of like. And I done chilled the fuck off them genders, okay? Y'all ain't associated me that much with them no more. I'm just minding my business, me and my hairline, and y'all just pulling me up in this bullshit, and I'm just looking around like, what? Meek got pulled up into it because Safari said, bitch, you was fucking Meek before we was done. Bitch, y'all both was cheating on each other, okay? It is what it is, all right? He talked about something, he ain't steal no car. It was just a lot, and I just feel like it didn't need to happen. And it was just entertainment for us. But it did need to happen. Okay? And if it was going to happen, I felt like this shit should have happened 4 years ago when the breakup was fresh. They're arguing going back and forth as if the breakup was fresh. But, sometimes motherfuckers keep shit in and then they just let that shit come out at it just comes out, and I guess that's what happened. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that Nicki do. I do feel as though sometimes you have to mature a little bit and just know when to say stuff and when not to say stuff. And I feel that way because Nicki is old enough, been in this game long enough, and she has enough power that she don't have to stoop to these levels. And I'm like, is this for promotion? Because then here comes Safari the next day talking about something. He woke up to book deals and hairline sponsorships and shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's all a mess, okay? I just want everybody to get their shit together and to go their separate ways and to focus on their own business and shit like this, okay? Um, did Nicki say something about payola? And then Funkmaster Flex had to come out and say that he wasn't saying that nobody paid him to pay Cardi stuff, but Cardi B is in denial about payola. Payola does happen. Payola been happening for decades, okay? So we're not gonna be blind to that fact. But anyway, child, that was just a lot, and that was just them. Okay, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. And I'm not coming at Nicki. I just don't agree with a lot of stuff. Like, and I'm being consistent with what I'm saying because I say this about just about every celebrity who put their business out there on social media for the public to have their entertainment and their kikis off of. I really don't like it, even though I'm sitting here laughing at it or whatever, but and being like, oh shit, I would really prefer if y'all would have kept that shit private. Like, you don't have to do that shit. I say that about everybody. So I'm not just saying picking and choosing. No, I say that about everybody. But y'all tell me, how do y'all feel about the whole situation with Nicki and Safari? Did that shit need to happen? Who do you feel was in the right with the DJ self and the Nicki thing? And then DJ Envy, nobody takes you seriously, bro. Okay, I don't even understand how you on the Breakfast Club, bitch. Because what? You talking about something because Nicki said, she can bring some niggas up there and take care of herself or some shit like that to the fact. And you trying to say that that was a threat and, you don't threaten the DJs. We can get together and have your music taken off the air. Nigga, you ain't finna have shit. You probably got a little bit of power or whatever, but ain't nobody finna stop. A whole block of people ain't finna stop paying Nicki shit. So, you can kill that shit. But whatever. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Um, the military parade was canceled. Okay. I'm trying to see. This story about D.L. Hughley having his wife pay his mistress monthly, bitch, it wouldn't be me. Okay, you fucked around on me. You got pregnant, this other girl pregnant. You had the baby, didn't even tell me about the baby until the baby passed away, unfortunately. And then because the mistress was hurting for some money and needed some help, you told her to go talk to your wife about it, and your wife is out here paying money. Bitch, please, it wouldn't be me. That's all I can say about it. Um, hmm, hmm. I'm just trying to see if I caught up on everything before I cut off this. The black cop from Baltimore, bitch. I seen that video and I said, bitch, y'all better go off on this shit too. Okay, just like them white ones be doing some foul shit, the black ones do the same thing. Okay, fuck that nigga up. And come to find out, the man that he beat up and he didn't even touch him or whatever. He was asking for ID. He been harassing him for a while. Okay, so that's why old dude seemed a little hostile because he was fed the fuck up with him always talking to him and always coming at him on some bullshit. So therefore, that's why you got the reaction that you got. He didn't put his hands on him or whatever, but you ain't had to fucking touch him like that and do that. And I'm so glad that he got his ass fired or he quit. He quit, but he still got charges finna come up against him. But you see how quick they did that with the black cop, but when it comes to the white ones, mm-hmm. Then you got this whole thing with this little 6-year-old boy who couldn't go to school, this Christian school or whatever. They wouldn't let him in the classroom because he had dreads. Everything else was fine, but because he had dreads. I said, y'all cannot keep on policing these hairstyles, like natural hairstyle. Everybody hair does not grow the same. Everybody hair is not the same, okay? And just because you see something different than that you're used to, it is not a bad thing or a negative thing. Now, if it was in the bylaws that you're not supposed to have that, that's one thing, and that still shouldn't even be in there. It's still fucked up. But other than that, that boy, I sent that video and I was like, I felt so bad. He was ready for school and everything and couldn't even come in there. That's fucked up. Erica Mina, stop talking about DJ Envy and his wife. We're over it, okay? We're fucking over it. Let that shit go, okay? If you're gonna put out some stuff, you would have put that shit out. Quit threatening like you're gonna do something and you're not gonna do nothing. And that's basically it, y'all. Oh yeah, Danity Kane is back together. Who cares? Who cares? I was never really a Danity Kane fan like that. I never had their music. You know, if their music played, the only time I heard their songs or whatever, if it was on Making the Band or if their music played on the radio and I just happened to be in the car with my mom. My mom didn't change the station. And I'm not saying that they're a bad group or whatever. It's just that their music never appealed to me. And in 2018, like they had so many false starts getting back together, whatever, and it was always drama. And now this time, instead of the four of them, it's three. So it's like, do y'all really care that much? Is it really gonna be anything in 2018? But I mean, a lot of groups are getting back together, and a lot of groups are breaking up. Hell, 112 just broke up again, and I'm like, do we care? Do we care? I don't know. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all that I had to say. Let me get this video up for you guys. Everything else will be on time next time. I apologize. It's just been a crazy week. Trying to get back on track after being on vacation and all of that stuff. But y'all enjoy yourselves. It's the end of the summer. Congratulations to everybody who's starting college or who's about to start high school, grammar school, whichever ones. Y'all got this, okay? Just keep that in y'all mind. And I will see you guys later, all right? Peace.